You know, there is a certain irony in me making this video because it has been a fucking challenge to make this video because of this fucking microphone. This microphone, I finally got configured to work with my computer, and then the settings kept fucking up and I had to keep changing things. I got there eventually. But I recorded a whole half an hour thing where I nearly cried because of what I had found. And it didn't capture the audio because the microphone wasn't configured. So here we are. Not me in tears, but me looking like fucking shit. And I feel like shit. The past few weeks have been rough. I can't fully explain why. It's a whole mixture of things. But I have been dealing it rough lately. So, a little bit of a story time. I've been doing my best to do things like stay off social media and whatnot because I feel like there's a hair on my hand that's annoying me. It's gone. Lately, I've been down, and I don't know how to explain it or why it has been happening. I just have been. So, I've been looking to focus more on my writing and my wrestling, but I've got my own walls and my own blockages with wrestling that I need to get through. So, writing is the main thing I can focus on when I'm at home. My hat is now... Everything's annoying me, I'm sorry. So yeah, my writing is the next best thing. I've been making an effort to avoid social media and whatnot. I've even had the thought of just putting YouTube away and not doing that. But then I keep coming back to the idea of I can just make videos when I want to. The numbers don't matter. Just whenever you feel like doing a video, do a video. It doesn't, after in the moment this year, it doesn't have to be every month. Just do a video when you want. So that's been it's been a large number of things. And so yeah, I've been trying to stay off social media and focus more on my writing, which has helped. And tonight I thought I'll do some writing. I want to also write a flashback scene in this story that references the first flashback in the Protector Volume 1 that I made in 2018. And I've talked a lot about my writing in previous videos, lately in the Firestorm Podcast 80 and in that one video about where is Volume 2. I actually made that not too long ago, funnily enough. And I say funnily enough because I decided to delve into my computer, look through a whole heap of files, and look for my PDF of Volume 1. For some reason, it just wasn't there. I couldn't find it. So I went delving through these folders. I went about through 20 folders. And I found one called Backup. And I thought, this is strange. I don't remember this existing. And it said Protector Volume 2. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos or any previous podcasts, you would know that the reason there is not a Protector Volume 2 because I lost it, because I renamed the folder that had the Protector in it and it corrupted. Because the Scrivener, the program I use, is it has the folder and the file itself as .scriv, and I renamed the folder and it corrupted the file. So I thought, that's it, Volume 2's gone. And it kind of got me out of writing 2019, 2020. I was only half interested. And as I've said before, and in the previous video, it's only the past few years I've really gotten back into it. So when I found this backup folder, I was surprised, because I thought, I never backed up Volume 2. I looked everywhere for it, but I thought it was gone. But somehow, through transferring to my new computer, on just a hard drive somewhere that I clearly have dragged everything from the hard drive to this computer, this new computer I got a few years ago. This folder was there, so I went onto the folder. There was a Scrivener file. I went into the Scrivener file, and here it is. I found it. I found the Protector Volume 2. It doesn't... I don't get it, man. I thought I lost this. Losing this was the whole reason I stopped writing for a year or so. And, this is why I've rewritten the Protector. This new version of the Protector, I feel, is much, much better. But losing this was the whole reason that happened. And I've looked through. There's 3 complete chapters here. And back when the original version of the Protector Volume 1, all the chapters were named after songs I loved at the time and felt had a name that suited the chapter. Chapter 1, Just a Dreamer from Nay Wants to Battle. Chapter 2, March Out of Line by Cold Driven. Chapter 3, Open Wounds by Skillet. And during the original recording of this, where the audio didn't record, I read some of Chapter 1, and, it's nuts. I especially since coming back from America, I'm trying to make a concerted effort to not dwell on the past and focus on the future, especially, even before America. But I've been looking to just try and focus on the future, which is why I really want to focus more on writing and wrestling, because both of those I feel like will be big for me in the future. I don't think I'll become the biggest pro wrestler in the world. I just think doing wrestling as a whole helps with health and fitness, and writing is just something I've always been passionate about. And now, especially with the past few weeks, with how rough I've been feeling, you can probably look in my eyes and tell, I just haven't been well recently. But finding this is just kind of it feels like a fucked version of fate. Hey, here's something that could have changed the whole course of the past 5 years. If you didn't lose this, and you finished it, published it, and kept writing and releasing those fucking small books, the Protector series, how different would things be for me? Would I have a bookshelf like JJ Piedra? I saw his bookshelf on Twitter, a few weeks ago. And, would I have something like that? Would I have... I don't know. It's in the middle of trying to focus more on the future, and you get kicked in the nuts with something you haven't seen in 5 years and thought was gone forever. It just made me... it stun-locked me. I was trying to write tonight, and this has just blown my fucking mind. I won't read some of it like I did previously. I'll scroll through it, so if you want to pause and read it, you're more than welcome. I had the idea. I might not go through with it. Comment if you like this idea. An unofficial sequel to my audiobook that I made for Protector Volume 1 on YouTube. What if I just read the first 3 chapters of Volume 2, all in one video? And that can be the final... boom. Here is everything, literally everything I had of my old story. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Look, probably not. As I said, I'm trying to focus on the future. But you have to understand why, though. This just hit me like a ton of bricks. But yeah. So, along with that, mini update. In the moment, for now, is continuing. I am starting to slightly run out of ideas that are just monotonous videos. I know the whole purpose of it is to cherish each and every day of your life, and I'm trying to do that. Maybe it's because I've been down the past few weeks. It's been harder. I don't know. But, regardless, I have a few ideas for YouTube videos, just like a long Let's Play, some other stuff, maybe. It just kind of depends. I am taking everything day by day. Like, I know I've got wrestling certain days. I know I want to try and focus more on writing certain days. I know I should try and hit the gym more. I need to see certain friends that I haven't caught up with in a while, and I need to... I keep pigeonholing myself, but then there are days where I just say, no, I want to do something else. I don't want to do this. I want, like, so much of my life has revolved around schedules and trying to do things for the sake of others, and there's a part of me that loves the community feel. There's a part of me that wants to do my own thing, and I've been trying to navigate this weird ass world. Just things have been weird. Things have been weird for me. But I'm trying to pick myself up, as much as it just sounds like I'm not. But I am. I'm trying to feel more about life and everything in general. But seeing this has definitely given me like a weird kick in the fucking head. Like, damn, that's something to think about. But now you know it's there. That piece of your life that did, yes, dramatically affect your life by losing it, it's back. And that's weird, but at least it's here. But I'm not going to continue it, obviously. My new version, I'm infinitely more happier with. So I'm going to keep writing. I'm going to keep stepping on. Other than the in the moment updates, there might be another video in a few weeks. Again, I'm taking life day by day at the minute, so I don't have any major updates. I'm trying to avoid social media now. I feel like it's a genuine cancer and doesn't benefit anyone in the long run, so I'm trying to stay off social media for a while just to get myself into a better groove with life in general. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'll see you next. But if you want any more information regarding, like, look, I know no one does. No one currently cares about my writing. I'm fully aware of that. If for whatever reason you do, please leave a comment. If I get more than fucking 3 comments that say, sure, we'll hear volume 2, like what you had of volume 2, I will read it. But I doubt I'm even going to get that. So, I just wanted to make this as sort of like a cap on everything to do with my old story. Because I said, I think I said in the previous video, not even a few months ago, where I literally talked about what happened to volume 2. I literally talked about it not that long ago, and I fucking found it. Like, I talked about, like, there's going to be no writing updates until something big happens, until like I'm close to finishing my next book. But I feel like this is a big deal, so it is what it is. So yeah, if you want to hear it, let me know. If it's gone, if it's not to be read and lost to the annals of time, so be it. And I will continue writing my next story. And I'm sure I'll get better soon. But yeah, that's all for now, folks. See ya when I see ya.